Crazy to think about, right? When I first met you, you was just some kid from Vermont trying to get college scouts to take notice of you. Now look at you.
Well, I always believed it was possible. But when you're in it, going day to day, you're so focused on that next thing, you never take the time to take a step back and just realize, whoa, it's actually happening.
Well, stop. Take a deep breath. Look around. Whatever else happens, you made it to the league. Only a tiny fraction of hoopers make it this far.
Yeah, you saw that in me. How'd you know?
I knew you were a great high school player who needed more eyeballs on you. I didn't know you'd make it to the league.
Keeping me humble, I appreciate that.
Nah, I'm saying it's a hard thing to predict. What it takes to make it here, you can't see that on film.
And what's that?
A burning desire, irrational confidence.
Ooh, I don't know if I would call it irrational, if you could back it up.
Making it to the league is like winning the lottery. Unless you LeBron, odds are it ain't happening. It's a terrible bet.
Yeah. Skipping college to go to Europe, that was definitely a bad bet.
No, that's what I'm talking about. You made your own path. And no matter how hard things got for you, you never stopped trying. That's what all the ones who make it have in common. They never quit.
Always good talking to you, Dion.
My man.
With the season winding down, GA, what's key for a long playoff run, do you think?
Kevin, one thing is health, right? When you look back at past NBA champions, lots of times it's the teams that were able to survive the year without any major injuries.
And by now, we know how much it would mean to MP to win Rookie of the Year. He recognizes he's only got one shot at it.
And everything he's done lately has only made his case stronger. He's showing the kind of poise and maturity that not many rookies have. Put that together with his physical skills, and it's easy to see why he's so special.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Then there's Embiid. Then it's Michael Porter.
A great sign for MP in his career, the ability to convert in traffic.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I briefly spoke with Will Hardy. I brought up Tyrese Maxey and I asked him what makes him so hard to guard. He said, quote, to put things simply, his speed and his decision-making. He's one of the fastest guys in the game and also picks smart shots to take. That combination is lethal. We'll see how his defense fares against Maxey tonight. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. And finished off by Porter.
He just jumps so fast. I mean, give Porter a chance to dunk, and he doesn't think twice about it.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Filipowski finds MP. Back to Filipowski, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Wow, MP really learning how to run that pick and roll. That was nice.
Pass to Edgecombe. High post, Embiid. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And that's where you want Embiid to be aggressive. With his size and skill, he is dangerous down low.
MP outside. Shot clock at 6. Baseline try, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Porter passes to Embiid. Over Kessler, and Embiid, the bucket on the assist from Porter. Embiid's got his second basket of the game. Jazz have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought it in.
Trains it from beyond the arc.
And he plays with such a great rhythm. Marketing the catch-and-shoot shot, one he practices religiously.
No one near Edgecombe as he lets it fly. Hits it from three-point range.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Now, here's Markkanen. His last outing, 16 points for him. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. Pass to Edgecombe. Maxey sets a screen for Edgecombe. Here's Embiid, and there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Embiid's got 6. And the Jazz with possession. Trailing by 2. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. And they knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
You have to take advantage of opportunities. That's exactly what they did, and really, that's all you can ask for.
Get on, Tyrese.
Pass to Edgecombe. Now here's Embiid. He's covered by Kessler.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Bringing that intimidation factor. I love it.
Now here's MP. He had 40 points in the win against Milwaukee.
And he was a force on the glass. Absolutely dominant.
Up top, Maxey. Defended by Filipowski. Maxey with the screen on MP. And Edgecombe gets it to go.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
MP outside. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
That is a strong finish by MP, showing he can handle the physicality of the NBA.
Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Connects again from distance.
And now, for this franchise, he's hit the most threes in a single season.
His incredible range stretches out the defense on a nightly basis. It's an invaluable element to this offense. And Utah turns it over again. With 10 games left, let's see how the playoff race is shaping up out east. Taking a look at Philadelphia. They're 10th in the conference, still looking to claim a spot for the playoffs.
Right now for Philadelphia, they have clear goals in this final month. Time to secure a spot in the play-in because that's their ticket into the playoffs.
And Philadelphia making a change here. McCain's checked in. Here's Maxey. And the layup's good off the glass. Maxey's got 5.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Pass to Embiid. The 15-footer, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And a quick look at some of the numbers for Kyle Filipowski. Jazz trail by 10. Now MP. He has 6. Will it go? Shot's good by Filipowski.
Loved the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Maxey passes to Porter. Maxey sets a screen for Porter, and he's good on the 3-ball. 5 points in the game.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Here's Bailey. McCain defending. MP against Maxey. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Maxey. And again, it's Philadelphia.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
Now, here's MP. Bailey, just his first attempt. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. There's always a need for shot makers in the NBA, GA, and that's what Ace Bailey brings to the fore.
Yeah, Bailey has a smooth jumper with a high release point that allows him to shoot over just about any defender. And when you pair that with his physical tools, his upside is through the roof.
Here's MP after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, boy, is he dialed in. Perfect from the field this period.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the 76ers.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
And so, MP will bring it up for the Jazz. Pass to Sensabaugh. Here's Collier. He had 10 points in the win against Milwaukee.
And he promoted team chemistry. That's how you do it, by moving the ball.
McCain finds Oubre. And the 3 off target. Jazz trail by 10. The drive by MP. And MP throws it down.
Get used to seeing that over the next 10-plus seasons. MP taking flight.
Here's Maxey. He had 25 points in the win against the Kings in Sacramento.
But he also picked apart the defense with his passing. I mean, this guy can really read the floor.
Here's McCain. Embiid sets the pick for McCain. 5 to shoot. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. And the 76ers lead by 10.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Here's Filipowski. Nice ball movement by Utah. MP against Maxey. MP, no good.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bucks put together a nice one. He contributed 40 points and put up double digits in 3 categories. And he was huge for them in that one. Talking to his coaches pregame, they hope he can repeat that performance with another one here tonight. Back to you.
Great stuff as always, Allie. Thank you. He was in attack mode all night. We saw that really propel them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control, yet very aggressive.
Here's MP after the Sixers pick up 2. Takes it inside. Banked in off the glass. MP's got 10 points.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. George Niang, he's checked in for Kyle Filipowski. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Porter's checked in. Now, here's Maxey. 7 points in the game. Pass to Embiid. And here's Maxey. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. 10 points for him.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Down low. Down he goes. Nice one there from Niang.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Bounce pass Maxey. Pass to Porter. Now, here's Maxey. Oubre dishes to Porter. Embiid with the screen on MP. Maxey, no good.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
MP with it to the inside. Down he goes. Nice one there from Niang. Niang's got it back down to single digits for the Jazz. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. 76ers on top. They lead by 9. And we'll be back with you. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
It's what the league looks like these days, but it's not always easy to pull off and execute.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, they've got Porter. Jared McCain is out there with Lowry. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Oubre in at the 3 spot. Pass to Embiid. Moves back up. Embiid is a monster in the lane. Wow!
Yeah, and when he's healthy, Embiid has proven that this is what he's capable of every single night.
Good work there as it goes.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
MP against Lowry. Pass to Oubre. And here's Embiid from the arc. McCain's shot is off. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by, George finds Nurkic. Inside, here's MP. Here's Niang. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 8 now on the night. Embiid sets the pick for McCain. At the top of the key, Embiid. Embiid with the screen on MP. Here's Lowry. The tray. The rebound by Niang. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, man, MP to be young again.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Lowry against MP. Lowry passes to Porter. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Porter's got 8.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
MP dishes to George. Back to MP. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got 6 rebounds now in the game. In the corner, it's McCain. His 3-pointers off the mark. Jazz trail by 5. Here's MP. Strong finish inside from MP.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. A different look. And here is MP. 16 points for him. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Smart play by young MP. Saw his man, might have a better look, and he found him.
Lets the 3 fly. Rim rocker, Joel Embiid.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second-chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, in a game this close, that is a huge play.
Pass to Sensabaugh. On the wing, MP. Just 5 on the clock. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Maxey against MP. Maxey, no good. Jazz leading by 3. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul. George Niang, he's checked in for Utah. MP looking around. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
And that's tough to guard against. Maxey is just so quick off the ground with that pull-up.
MP outside. High arcing shot. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Utah leading by 3. There's 39 seconds left in the first half of basketball. On the wing, MP. MP drills the 3.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Maxey against MP. And a wide open look for Porter. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his assist totals piling up, 11 now for him. And so it's MP making things happen for the Jazz. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now up in front with momentum behind them. Back right after this.
Welcome to halftime. First order of business, catching up on and we're going to take a moment to talk about something. I've been seeing Shaq's face everywhere lately. Kenny, do you think it's fair to say Shaq is the king of sponsorships? Turning back now to our game, lots of positives in that first half for the Utah Jazz. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, we thank you for that report. They've got Lauri Markkanen. Walker Kessler is out there with Filipowski. Then it's MP, and it's Bailey in at the 2. And that's the group for Will Hardy as they begin the second half. Here's Edgecombe, covered by MP. Embiid sets the pick for Edgecombe. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
And a wide open look for MP. Good on the three-point shot. MP's got the lead up to 9 now for the Jazz. And it's Maxey with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, Tyrese Maxey, a late first-round pick back in 2020, but he's become an all-star. He said, quote, "I've always had that chip with me from day one. I had to earn everything I got from a basketball perspective and make a name for myself. I try hard to foresee and envision this." Back to you guys.
The drive for greatness, something to watch. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report.
That's a cold start out of the break. Only one of his first 4 has he gotten to go.
Left side, Porter. Here's Embiid, and a little luck that time, but it drops. Embiid's got 21 in the game.
Well, if you're talking about one of the best in the mid-range area of the floor, Embiid has to be in that discussion for center.
Back to Embiid. Pass to Bailey. To the middle. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Maxey attacking. Chalk up 2 there. And now it's only a 5-point Jazz lead.
He's just a natural scorer who can heat up fast. Porter's offensive game very impressive, and he's still adding to it.
Embiid finds Kessler. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Now, here's Maxey. He's got 15. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Pass to Embiid. A three-pointer off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
You know, Greg, in recent seasons, Lauri Markkanen has taken on a leadership role.
And Markkanen has been the featured player on some very young teams, and he's really embraced that role, proving to be a positive influence both on and off the court.
The 76ers trail by 7. It's Porter outside, and it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. MP outside. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. The shot by Filipowski, no good.
Well, that's a shot he should make a majority of the time.
Pass to Edgecombe. Here is Porter. And here's Embiid. Defended by Filipowski. MP right side. Outside, Markkanen. Another miss by Utah.
Well, fortunately, as he searches for his scoring rhythm, they still have the lead for now.
Bangs home the trifecta.
The shortest 3 in the game, Maxey solid from that corner.
Pass to MP. To the paint. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Maxey passes to Embiid. Markkanen against Porter. Outside, Maxey. Good, another from 3.
And that last 3 now ties him for the franchise record for most in a season. You know he's looking for that next one.
You talk about being locked in all year long. Next one sets the franchise record. What a season it's been for him.
And rising with such ease, Markkanen likes to get up top to bring it down.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Camp. Pass to Porter. Maxey on the wing. That shot, no good. Good defense by MP. Now, Bailey. 7 points in the game. Pass to Markkanen. Now, MP. Edgecombe with the steal. Now, here's Embiid. And it's sent back by Kessler.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
From deep. And it's Utah with the rebound. Markkanen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. MP passes to Filipowski. Here's Edgecombe. Covered by MP. Maxey with it. 21 points in the game, and the shot is good. Maxey's got 8 points in the quarter.
That is just next-level speed on that drive from Maxey.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Jared McCain's checked in for Philadelphia. Here's Collier. He has 5. MP passes to Nurkic and finished off by Nurkic.
And uses balance along with fluidity to finish at the rim. Nurkic is a unique big.
Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Nurkic. And with that, the Jazz lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Joel Embiid.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
MP kicks to Nurkic. MP inside. He's covered by Maxey. And it's Collier missing. The 76ers trail by 5. Porter in the corner. 3-pointer. Cans it from downtown. Porter's got 22.
Elite from the corner. Porter Jr. shoots a much better percentage from this spot.
And here is MP. And 2 points for him. Aston Niang for the 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Maxey in the corner. And again for 3.
And he's shattered the franchise single-season high for 3-pointers made.
Getting them up and connecting with high volume. He's been a flamethrower all season long. Back to MP. Here's Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
And just a massive player. Nurkic's combination of size and strength helps him on that offensive glass.
Pass to Maxey. Inside, Embiid. No good that time. Great D that time from Nurkic. Here's Collier. MP outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Collier. He has 5. And here's MP for 3. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 4 rebounds in this game. Maxey against MP. And that one drops. That's 28 points for Tyrese Maxey.
Well, you just marvel at Tyrese Maxey's talent. He can take over a game now anytime he wants.
MP outside. Nurkic the pass to MP. Back to Nurkic. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Porter's got 5 rebounds tonight. Maxey against Nurkic. And Maxey with the basket on the assist by Porter. Porter's got 5 assists in the game. MP passes to Collier. Back to MP. Off target from outside.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
Porter looking it over. Kicks it out to Maxey. Over MP. It's hauled in by MP. Jazz trail by 3.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Clock management is everything right here. Time and score are paramount.
It's the three-point bomb. MP's got 25 points in the game.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependent.
And we wrap up the third and looking to be... How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
I just love the way he plays. He does a great job of making everyone around him better.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So on the floor for Philadelphia, a perimeter pair. We'll see Edgecombe and McClain. Oubre out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Maxey in at the point guard position. MP sets the screen for Markkanen. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs. Unlike most young guards, Edgecombe would rather have it around the rim. Doesn't want to just chuck up Jays.
Outside, George on the wing, MP. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists now in this one.
They're giving him a little too much space out there. That's his 3rd triple since halftime.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. Maxey against MP. Drummond with a screen on MP. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Once Drummond gets the ball there, you can kiss it goodbye.
MP outside. To the middle. Here's Anderson. And finished off by Anderson. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
Here's Edgecombe, defended by George. Maxey against MP. Count it, and the foul. It's going to be on MP.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And Utah making a change here. Kessler's checked in. Another young rising player in this league who's learning as he goes along is Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah, he continues to get more responsibility on his plate, and I think as he starts to embrace that leadership role a little bit more, become more vocal, I think then you're going to start to see Philly really do some great things.
Yeah, maturing before our eyes. Baseline J on the way. Utah with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Outside, George. Back to MP. Anderson passes to Markkanen. Nobody near George. No good on the 3. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Drummond finds Maxey. And they call an illegal screen here. And a moment to check out now what Utah has coming up. On Monday, they'll face off against Scotty Barnes and the Toronto Raptors. And then on Wednesday, they'll host the Washington Wizards.
And for that game against the Nuggets, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Pass to Edgecombe. Off target from three-point range. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. The Jazz again can't hit it. The 76ers shooting around 60% of the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Back to Maxey. Lets it go from the wing. The shot is good off the backboard. Maxey's got 35.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
MP to the rack. And MP throws it down.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Bailey's checked in for Keontae George. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He told them, "This is the passion I want us to play with every night." Now my question is, how are we going to finish? Are we going to be passive, or are we going to take what's ours? Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Now, Bailey. A three from MP. Knocks down the three ball. And now it's a three-point Jazz lead.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second.
Embiid sets the pick for Edgecombe. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Edgecombe. Edgecombe's got his 7th assist here tonight. Pass to MP. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Kessler throws it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Edgecombe with it. And here's Porter. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Embiid with the screen on MP. Top of the key. McCain's shot is off. Jazz leading by 3. Now, here's MP. Pass to Bailey. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Lepowski passes to Bailey. 3-pointer, Markkanen.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
Here's Edgecombe. Now McCain, covered by MP. Now here's Porter. To the inside. A nice shot by McCain.
Well, you certainly know you're going to face some opposition in the paint, but McCain was ready and able to adjust around that.
MP passes to Bailey. Porter with the steal. And he's going up for the alley-oop. It's stolen by Bailey. And the Jazz can't hang on to the ball.
Not a fan of those kinds of passes.
Maxey's checked in for Jared McCain.
Number 0.
76ers have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Outside, Porter. Now Edgecombe. And here's Maxey to take the lead. Utah with the rebound. MP's got his 5th rebound in this one. Bailey passes to MP. Some solid defense from Maxey. Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Outside, Porter. Edgecombe with it. Just 5 to shoot. A 3. Kessler with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
MP passes to Bailey. Back to MP. On the wing, Markkanen. Back to MP. Pass to Kessler. Another shot. Doesn't go for him. The 76ers trail. Maxey with it. Now defended by MP. Down low. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Kessler the screen. Shot clock at 5. And another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Here's Edgecombe. Here's Porter. Now Embiid. Porter with the screen for Embiid. The three goes down.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hand.
Now here's MP. Here's Kessler. And another assist for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Good! Lays it right in there.
And you see the maturation of Tyrese Maxey. These big moments don't faze him at all.
Getting outside. Green from outside.
Accepting more of a leadership role over time. Markkanen not bashful at rising up to take huge shots.
Maxey looking it over. And get the three. Utah leading. There's 1:26 left to play in the final quarter. Markkanen outside. And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammate.
Maxey in the... Whoa! He flew in there.
Wow! Well, you gotta love all that confidence. Maxey with the biggest bucket of the night.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does. And that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
1:02 left in the fourth quarter. MP inside. Here's Kessler. Deflects the pass. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes. But in a close game, man, I tell you what, that is good.
Here's Nurkic. He's checked in for the Jazz.
Substitution for the Jazz.
Tipped away. It's stolen by Bailey. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. MP outside. Great focus, MP.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
Seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Now Embiid rips it down with two hands.
The moment is never too big for Embiid. He wanted the ball on that possession, and he delivered.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
MP trying to shoulder the weight here.
And so he drops them both. It's a three-point game.
And does the pressure affect you? Nope, not that time. Not for players who practice these moments. Well executed.
Maxey missed on the three. And now they foul and stop the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Safe to say, that should do it. This is why making free throws down the stretch is so important.
And so it's Utah with the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has.
I'm here with MP, fresh off the win and a double-digit rebounding performance. We talked about the need for this team not only to win games, but to make the other team feel. Did you do that tonight?
Yeah. This is what I was getting at. We want to be winning playoff games, and that's a whole different beast. So we got to start making teams uncomfortable, refs uncomfortable, rebounding and fouling. Got to bring that edge every night, every game.
That's what you do, MP. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Back to you, Kevin.
Good stuff, Dominic. Thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. We'll see you next.
I'm so proud of you, MP. Not just tonight, but the fact that you managed to come from where you started to now being in real contention for Rookie of the Year. That's an amazing story, man. People don't do what you're doing.
Yeah, you really think I got a shot?
Since when did you get so humble?
Nah, man, it's not that. I just really respect your opinion.
I always knew you had the talent since that first open run. What I didn't know is whether you had the mentality to maximize that talent. You show me you do.
It's crazy to think about, man. I don't know where I'd be if you didn't give me that shot.
I'm happy to play the small role. But don't sell yourself short. You made this happen, MP. Just keep working, young brother. You're going to be one of the best players in this league sooner than you think.
Right. Because I'm him.
Here you go.
Good game,